Today, I'm bringing you another opportunity to look into this very highly recognized medical center, the Swedish Medical Center in Seattle. Very well known, famous, I would say. They have very good um, cardiovascular departments there, and they have a couple of residency programs. Now, the residency programs, even if they take IMGs, they don't offer H1 visas or J1 visas. So that's a minus. But overall, it's a great place to do residency. So let's start by saying Swedish hospitals, um, they have family practice, pediatrics, OBGYN, surgery, residency programs. The so that's a plus, and they do offer observerships, and for the observerships there's no fee, so this one is free. There's no fee, just that like many other places for COVID, they have put a pause on all the observerships for now. But usually to get to apply to this observership, it's about 6 months. So things are improving here in the United States. The COVID surge is going down. Um, Patients are vaccinated, and so things are starting to loosening up. And I think these observerships are going to start to open for students again. So in preparation for that, it will be a great idea for you to start emailing and start putting your name on their notification list. So if you are looking into this, this is the send an email to place on the notification list. But let's look at this. They require you to find, they require you to contact this student onboarding Swedish, and to get a preceptor to approve your rotation. So how do you find a preceptor? You find a physician here in this list, and through their email, you contact them and ask them, "Will you be my preceptor for an observership rotation at Swedish?" If they say yes, they will fill up this application, very simple, one page, and send it to the General Medical Education Department. They will arrange for your rotation, and you can start. So what you need is the preceptor agreement signed, easy. The confidentiality form, you have to do that. It's free of cost. And there's a background check that there's a website here where you can get it. And the personal health insurance card, the vaccine and immunization requirements, and they're all asking for 3 COVID vaccines, including the booster. Then that's about it. The rest of the things are easy to get. They're pretty standard. What else can I tell you? Um, I think that's all what we have. The good thing is that you can rotate with the residents of family practice, OBGYN, surgery, but of course they don't have an internal medicine residency. Now, I want you to think about this because an applicant that's going to internal medicine can do a rotation on family medicine. It's pretty similar. If you do an inpatient rotation in family medicine, it's applicable to internal medicine. So the only thing is that for you guys that are very interested on getting a letter of recommendation, sometimes depending on the program, you do this rotation and you are supervised by only one attending that is not in in campus all day to like to get to know you, to to see your work, to see your work. You're basically hanging with the residents, following the residents, and during rounds presenting to the attending. So it happened to me once that when I was doing a rotation at a residency program, at the end of the 2 weeks, when the time comes to ask for a letter of recommendation, I couldn't ask the residents because they're not allowed to give letter of recommendations. And when I asked the attending that I had for 1 week on this program, he said, "Well, I don't know you that well. I didn't spend that much time with you," and it was true. I only presented to him 2 times, and he was only there for rounds and then left for the rest of the day because the residents do all his work. So rotating at a residency program may not be a good idea if you don't have a chance to audition in that residency program. And these rotations on inpatient medicine, they usually have an attending per week, and you usually stay with the residents. So that may be a problem if you're thinking, if you don't have a chance to get uh, into that program, if they don't offer the visa you need, if they don't, they're not located on the place that you want to finally be, or close to the area that you be or have family, it may not be a good thing. So for this program, this Swedish hospital, is not limited for you to do a rotation with the resident programs. You can do a rotation with anyone who is listed on the physician list. And the physician list is, where is that? The physician list. Oh, the International Preceptor Agreement. You open that one, and where is the physician list? I saw it. Well, once you start reading, you will see it, but I want to find it for you guys. Here, so this is the. Please visit this to find a provider. You open this one, and find any providers that are listed here. So, for example, right, I was looking into this before. You can choose the family medicine docs that are not. These are not part of the residency program. They are just solo. You can choose an internal medicine doc and follow him. He's not part of any program. He's solo, so he may have inpatients to see, or he may just be on the clinic, but by being with him most of the day, you get to know him, he gets to know you, and he gets your letter of recommendation. This rotation, like many other rotations, observerships, does not seem to offer a letter for you to apply for a tourist visa. That's very sketchy to ask. That's very dubious. And I don't think many programs will offer this unless you are paying a large amount to get the rotation. This one is free, so they basically tell you what to do, what to get completed, and then they get you to come in. Like many programs, they will tell you this is a hands off, you're not allowed to do things and blah blah blah. But remember, the letter of recommendation itself cannot say that you were in direct patient care, because that's a violation of the laws. So I will look into this program. This is a great opportunity to do an observership. They have a structure, they have a history, they have the willingness to do it. Submit your application, stay in line, and see if you could get it. If you get it, this is great. This is a great opportunity. So guys, good luck, and we'll see you next week.